this is the final game tonight. Like this is it for day number 1 of the OPL season 2. We're on Vikendi. Vikendi is the map with all of the compounds, so we're gonna see a lot of compounds. So look at the weather here in Vikendi today. Looks like Vikendi's a little bit foggy, so some visibility is certainly going to be an issue. But what I want to know right now is somebody going to find the car and start driving it around the spawn area. Boy, actually wouldn't mind knowing where it was. If you know how to get the ar in spawn area in Vikendi, let me know in chat, because I want to know where it is, and I want to know if you know. Like you'll get some, man. I just like, I always see someone driving around in it, and I'm like, where do they get a car from in spawn? So we're gonna start a VHAR. We're like, look, this is like Sandhawk. I mean, you can jump anywhere you want with this kind of a flight path, except maybe Zabava or Port or Trevno in the north, but certainly everything in the south and the middle's on the menu. Yeah, we're kind of ending up below Peshkova, so RV, they're going to go for Dobro. I know No Mercy like Podvosto. I'm trying to think. I think Team Pulse, they love going Villa, and they've been fighting there with Goodfellows for Villa for quite some time now. It's been this epic standoff between these two fantastic teams. You know, they always fight over Villa, and I think Team Pulse have claimed Villa for themselves. There's been a bit of an even back and forth, but Goodfellas probably choosing somewhere a little bit different to go to. So let's see who's challenging RV in Dobro. So we've got Dead Serious Gaming over here. Dobro's a pretty big place. We've also got Team Gamers as well landing. We'll have a look at the map. We've got plenty of other teams that are close to each other as well. Couple of teams on top of each other at Winery. Quite a few teams at Mount Kresnik. I mean, Mount Kresnik's not really the kind of place you want to have multiple teams in. We've got Princep from Absurd Outlaws, and I think, where's the other team? He's a little bit down the hill. And that would be Lordy and the boys from Think I'm a Joke up there on the mountain. We've also got No Mercy over here in Podvosto. So yeah, they like Podvosto, and so do Pathogen. So Adonis, Sunny and Kane together. But I see Skepta getting the first knock onto Tryhard. They're in Peshkova, so no competition over here in Peshkova, going up against Team Kiwi Gaming and Hamid Glory. Venom's going for a bit of a send. Jack getting a knock onto CZ. Tryhard, Stomper's knock, Skepta's knock, Roo's on like 1 HP. Roo's going to go for the first with the old Australian classic double barrel shotgun. Probably if there's any kind of meta in the Oceania region, it's a double barrel shotgun. So no competition. Probably more than likely the kill leaders and the point leaders at the moment for the OPL. Already taking a casualty early game on game number 3. Peshkova is not the kind of place where this many teams can loot. Hazi's getting a knock onto Sunny, so that's going down in Podvosto. Unsolved gets a knock onto Kane. Let's just jump on here. He's getting a first 2. They're pushing the compound. He goes to throw the molly in there. Friedana's trying to get the revive onto Sunny. And that molly re-knocks Sunny. So they're breaching the compound. They're pushing in. Hazi's going up the stairs. They're trying to take him down. Adonis and Friedana really putting in work on, but Unsolved with the UMP just too much for them. Hazi getting knocked. Voyage has been taken out, but that's a squad wipe already for No Mercy. They've got Podvosto all to themselves. You can see Absurd Outlaws over there in the distance, but Team Kiwi Gaming now coming really close to no competition. We can see over here as well that Dead Serious Gaming choosing to rotate away. So Team Kiwi Gaming. Oh, Venom and Lionel are knocked. Hey, where's Zeno? Zeno's the last. Oh no, Lionel's up. Kato gets a knock onto Hacker Isu, so that's in. Oh, they've gone to Tavar. So Team Pulse in a battle at the moment. So Venom's got picked up. Wow, no competition, just getting those revives off. They looked like they were in big trouble earlier, but Stomper from Hammond Glory, they're fighting with the other team, Kiwi Gaming. That would be, so which team Kiwi Gaming is this? This is the team Kiwi Gaming North, so that must be the South, the other team. It's turned into a bit of a stalemate here. Let's go and have a look at Team Pulse. Into VAR. Sibo getting firsted up. Oh, he's getting knocked. Prezi gets knocked as well. They're going to revive Sibo. Couple of shots going out from Hacker Isu onto Scout. Karish is quite low. Interesting position these teams are fighting around. Sibo manages to get back up. Looks like Prezi's going to get revived here. Karish must be looking for an angle up there. I mean, he's trying to get on top of that hill. If he can get up there, he's going to see Prezi. Spots Prezi. Spots Scout. And Jazzy. Hacker Isu taking him out as well. So that's Team Pulse doing what they do. Pulsing all over the place. I don't know. I don't know what you can say. But Kato's just legging it. He's out. He's like, nah, I'm going. But if they spot him, is he coming back in? Oh man, he's gonna go for the 1v4 clutch. Goes to chuck a smoke. It's just pulsing all around him. Can he get out? No, he can't. Hack Isu with the finish there. Team Pulse putting 4 kills on the board. And it looks like Goodfellas rotating in. Venom blowing up a vehicle or something. And yeah, Goodfellas look like they're just about to crash into this situation. And Chibotnik's getting knocked already. Oh, he's on 1 HP. He doesn't even have a health bar right now. Look at his health bar. It's absolutely... It's not even in existence. He's using a full med kit, but if Hacker Isu spots him, which he does, he's going to get knocked. I think Sibo as well was taken out there, so Sibo's knocked, but he should get picked up. So yeah, Team Pulse picking up another bunch of kills for themselves. What are they sitting on now? 8 kills, so they should be able to pick Malice up, and Sibo's knocked as well. Now we can see Open Field Warriors here down near the castle taking some shots at Absurd Outlaws. And that would be Team 19, which is Mercenary. Looks like they're battling them. Hammond Glory getting involved, so they're pushing on this knock. Oh man, they're going to run him over. Unless somebody takes him out. But they've got Open Field Warriors here. They're just going to absolutely spray at this car. Multiple knocks now on the side of Mercenaries. Open Field Warriors just taking at Da Vinci there. And you can see in the kill feed, Hammer Glory going down to no competition. It's just Device and Gunner. They've got Open Field Warriors all around them. They've only got a rock to use for cover. Bit of smoke going out. That was possibly to try and get a revive off it. There was no chance of that happening. Bandit over here, he's going for a bit of a wide angle. That nade was pretty close to bug. Big Daddy gets a knock onto Device. That's it. Baz is going in to finish the job. Got your boy Baz. What a IGN too. The Baz. Can Baz do it? Baz has got the K9. He's got the M4. Level 2 armor. If that molly connects, it's going to cause all sorts of problems. It went a little bit too wide. We're not going to be able to rotate back. Baz gets dropped by Device. Captain's quite low too. Big Daddy's just got revived. He's going to get rezzed up. Can Bandit get an angle over here? Yeah, Bandit does. He manages to find our gunner. He's got the 4X. He's really got the optics for this situation. Device in a world of trouble. Is that... I don't know how far Lordy and all that are away, but if they hear all these shots, you can see no competition. No competition, just absolutely. They've just been in the kill feed. Okay, so they go, we're in no competition. Oh, this is Team 25 now. They've just rocked up. They would have heard Lordy and think I'm a joke, boys. They've heard the shot, so he's got the Bison. Got the 4X on it. Spots out PUBG Daddy. Almost takes down Captain, but gets knocked himself. Panic getting quite tagged up, but Dopey's got a nasty little angle off to the side here. Dopey's there with the 4X on the G36. Look at the skin too. He's wearing he's got the right suit for the occasion. Goes to Baz, but gets tagged up himself. The problem with Think I'm a Joke here is, while they're very spread out, which gives them all the opportunities for angles to take on open field warriors, they're not very close to each other to get off revives if one of them gets knocked. I mean, Lordy and Panic are quite close, but Dopey and Mr. Chow, they're going to be in a lot of trouble if they get taken out. But Panic here, they've managed to find another angle. These guys, man, they're just working with these rocks, and they do not have a lot of cover. Lordy gets knocked again though. Open field warriors, they are not gonna sit down easily. They are really defending this position though. Panic now getting knocked. And No Mercy look like they're in the distance, could enter the fray. I mean, yeah, they're quite close. If they hear these shots and see who's in the kill feed, they might want to get involved in this situation. Shred taking out Mr. Chow. So yeah, No Mercy. No Mercy have spotted Think I'm a Joke. It's only Dopey that's up now. And if Shred just looks a little bit to the right, he's gonna... Oh, I don't think he's got an angle on Dopey. Dopey's realised now he's the last one left on his team. He's seen that No Mercy's entered the fray, and he's just going to play for position now. Open field warriors are probably just trying to get away as well. Trying to find some better cover. Let's have a look at some of these other teams. We've got no competition over here with Team 22, which is ASL. I wish I could watch two places at the same time, because no competition have been in the kill feed for like the last 5 minutes. They've taken out multiple squads. Killer Kanga though getting a knock onto Lionel. They may have met their match here. Zeno's quite tagged up as well. It's a 3v3 fight. Another Kar 98 shot going out from Killer Kanga. He's just trying to hold them back from getting... Oh, it looks like Venom's able to get... Yeah, where's Venom? Looks like he's able to get that revive onto Lionel. Zeno's just trying to stop them from peeking. You'll see what Zeno's doing is he's stopping them from peeking the windows so that Lionel and Venom can get back behind cover. Lionel's got a 4X on a barrel. Lionel, what are you doing? Who uses a 4X on a barrel? This man on your screen right now. That's insane. I can't do that. No, like, who can do that? That's wrong. Somebody should report him. That's messed up. But this is look, this is a real standoff here. I mean, once one of these teams gets a knock, they'll probably go for the push. But you can see open field warriors over here and Team Pulse. So this battle here is about to pop off because we've got Team Pulse over here now. They'll be looking down there at open field warriors who are in a battle with No Mercy. Now, if these teams have vehicles, they probably will push. Baz getting a knock another knock onto Hazzy. The boy Baz with the car 98. He's only got a 4X on it. He's putting in work right now. Bandit gets a knock onto Hazzy again. It's got a UMP. Dopey, he's just keeping to himself. So open field warriors putting some hurt into No Mercy. Team Pulse just on the edge of zone here. Probably very aware of where these teams are and who they are from the kill feed and the weapons that they're using. They've got a few vehicles. They might be looking. It looks like they're waiting to see if one of these teams push, and then they're going to third party the situation. They're probably waiting to see if No Mercy push on open field warriors. And that's Team Gamers. I think he just ran someone over. And where's he headed? He looks like he's headed right. Look, Team Gamers are just headed right into the middle of this whole fray. And they just drove through 3 teams into a compound that's got No Mercy in it. Well, No Mercy have left the compound. So the compound that No Mercy just left, 10 gamers have just entered, but No Mercy, they're heading back towards Pod Vosto, towards zone. We got all out public enemies over here with line of sight, so they're squaring up against each other. And see over at these compounds here, just on the other side of Pod Vosto, but it's popping off over here with open field warriors now. Bandits just got knocked by Team Pulse, and we know Team Pulse, they are hitting the send button. Let's jump on with Hacker Isu and Malice. Team Pulse breaching the compound. Karish is on point. I'd say Malice is going for the off angle. Hacker Isu getting a knock onto Captain. Big Daddy's down. You can see Baz over there on the side. And Team Pulse just they just destroyed open field warriors, picking up. They're sitting on 12 kills now. They're having a big game here on Vikendi, getting some much needed points. And you can see Shred it now. Have just crashed this compound with 10 gamers, and I would say Team Pulse is probably third party this fight as well. No Mercy are keeping an eye on things to see if they can pick off a couple of these knocks and steal some kill points for themselves. But you can see Jelly's getting a revive onto Triggs. Clout would be popping. He's using a med kit. He's got Agni right next to Alex. Sparta goes around the corner, gets knocked, and Clout gets knocked. The rest of Shred It chasing him down. Yeah, No Mercy third partying that. Unsolved picking up a kill. Looks like Team Pulse could be rotating in to push this situation. They're either going to go straight for No Mercy or for one of these compounds. They spot out, Sibo spots out No Mercy, but he starts looking towards, he's got that bolt action. Sibo's got the AWM, watch out. This is where it gets real. Sibo's probably Karish getting a knock on a tree. I really wanted to see Sibo get a bolty shot. It's probably the best sniper in all of Oceania. Hazzy getting a knock onto Hacker Isu. Sipo getting knocked by Clout. That was a Mark 14 at range. Clout getting tagged up to within an inch of his life. He gets knocked. It's just Jelly now from Shredder. No Mercy might push this. They're going to try and get the revives onto Sibo and Hacker Isu. Jelly may be able to get Cloud up here. You can hear that Mark 14 from Hazzy. It's got a suppressor on it. Mark 14 is the highest damage AR in the game. No Mercy, just choosing to play position here. They want to be central zone. As I said, we're in circle 4 now. And these teams really want to start vying for a position in the center of zone, because in circle 5 you'll find that we'll just jump back on here because Team Pulse would definitely be about to finish up this situation with Shred It. Can Shred It clutch it up here in a 2v4 against Team Pulse? Shred It, one of the top teams at the moment. They're right up on the leaderboard. Team Pulso, very strong team as we've seen in the scrim so far. Karish getting right in their phase. Molly's going out. Oh, that was a defensive Molly and it's hit Karish. Jelly's on 1 HP though. It's probably not going to have enough time to heal. They've breached the compound and Nene goes out, takes out Clout and Jelly. Shred It going out in 9th position on 7 kills. Team Pulse, 15 kills. They're having a massive game. This is Team Pulse they're just showing up. They've just woken right up. No Mercy rotating into zone. You can see all our public enemies on the other side of the bridge here in Pod Vosto. If we get a Pod Vosto final circle and look at where it is, we've got Relentless Valor over here. Just holding it down in these compounds here. They've got a nice spot. They can catch people rotating past. Hazzy might spot them out. Killer Rejects now rotating in. Absurd Outlaws. I mean, he looks like he's... We've got Princep and Nish, the remaining members of Absurd Outlaws. They're just holding it down on the other side of the river here. We've got ASL coming into zone as well. Team Pulso, fantastic rotation. They've gotten right into Pod Vosto. Taking these 2 double-story buildings at the edge of Pod Vosto. So let's get a nice overlook on zone. We can see no competition now rotating in. Absurd Outlaws and Zapdos getting knocked by Nish. Road coming around the back. Hacker Isu third-partying the situation, getting a knock onto Paw. That's a Shay with the M249 though, and that was Team Pulse third-partying that fight, taking all of them out. Look at the kill feed. Hacker Isu and Absurd Outlaws, Karish. Yeah, that was some nasty third partying done. I think No Mercy have figured out where Team Pulse are. Oh, Kayak's just mollied himself. Hazzy's on a shred of health. Let's have a look at Unsolved. He's very aware that they're in both houses. Let's see Karish. They're watching the other side of the river. Malice just keeping an eye out for the window. A couple of nades look like they're going out on either side. RV off in the distance watching for anyone rotating, and where is Zone gone? Zone has gone right to these teams. It's right over from Rosso. So RV in zone, Team Pulse in zone. We're down to 5 teams and 17 players on the last map. Let me know in the chat who you think's going to win. Is it going to be no competition? Team Pulse, No Mercy, Relentless Valor, or Killer Rejects with a 3-man team, they still need to rotate into zone. Hazzy getting tagged up. This is a very standard TPP battle. But we're in circle 6 now. This is a circle where you really want to be focusing on center zone, which is possibly what you'll see no competition doing. Using the fact that nobody is really fighting them, but they don't know where these teams are. They know there's 17 players alive, and it's very difficult to rotate through a city like Podvosto where you've got all these buildings and all these angles, and you can just turn a corner without hearing a thing and run into a full 4-man team. But Venom, he must be on a roof, and he's just got a knock onto Sebo with a G36. Lionel taking out Lampard. Let's have a look at Lionel. He's going to be trying. He's still got the barrel, man. He's got the barrel with a 4X. I mean, it's not every day you see somebody full auto spraying a barrel's M76 knocking unknown. Man, that is disgusting. He's looking for hit markers on Franklin's the last one. I think RB spraying as well as he can. Franklin, I think one more tap of that barrel. Zeno getting a knock onto Hacker Isu. I mean, no competition. They are fighting multiple teams at the same time here. No Mercy have gone center zone. Where are they? Yeah, they're in the center of zone. RV having a fight now with stealing a kill from Lionel onto Franklin. Franklin just trying to rotate in. But Franklin's got to go through Lionel with that barrel. He swings around the side, takes that Killer Rejects. They go out in 5th position. It's down to Relentless Valor, No Mercy, Team Pulse, and no competition. RV right on the edge of zone. No Mercy. Not even in a compound, just holding positions at rocks. It could be working for them now, but it could work against them if Malice or Lionel were able to get an angle on one of them. Can see Zeno here. Zeno's got a Scorpion, I believe. And it looks like Zeno's role right now is just to hold off Team Pulse, while the rest of no competition, Lionel and Venom, can get into zone. He knows where Karish is. That Molly was headed straight for Karish, but didn't have enough range on it. Zone has gone to No Mercy. As I said, like getting into the center of these late game circles, make sure that when Zone pulls a shifty, does a hard shift, you don't get caught out like Team Pulse and RV are right now. Team Pulse having to rotate in past Shred. Shred can see them. He's got TPP right now. He's going to spot them coming around the corner. Shred's the kind of player he can lean right out and cause a lot of damage, but he gets knocked by Malice, who's able to do the same with a Groza. And Hazzy's going to try and pick him up. Lionel getting knocked by a Relentless Valor. Venom returning the favor. Hazzy's just trying to hold off the entire Team Pulse, but Malice has got that Groza. Man, Team Pulse sitting on 17 kills. Hashtag get pulsed in the chat. You can see Unsolved now. He's the last one left. And he gets taken out. That's No Mercy. Going out in 4th position. No competition. Are fighting Relentless Valor. It's down to 3 teams. Relentless Valor, Team Pulse, and no competition. All the teams in zone now. Malice getting a knock onto AV. Malice is absolutely spraying through the smoke. They are looking for hit markers. Karish getting a knock onto Tofu. They are just spraying everywhere that RV people could be. Sebo's keeping an eye on where no competition could be. Hacker Isu seeing if he can get into range to throw a Molotov cocktail. Hacker Isu gets them with the nade. It's just no competition now up against Team Pulse. Team Pulse, 24 kills. They are absolutely showing up right now and letting everybody know they are in this fight. They haven't got the best placements today, but this is going to push them right up the leaderboards. Venom, he's got the angle on the side. He's cooking that nade. He's cooking that nade like $600 is on the line. Doesn't connect. The boys from Team Poles, they are man, 24 kills. You don't see those kind of numbers very often in these competitions. It's a 4v3. Team Pulse with a full squad. Team Pulse taking every angle possible in zone. Karish getting a knock onto Zeno. The boys of Hit go. Malice now. He's been putting in work with that Groza. He knows close range he can do damage. It is a late game final circle weapon. Lionel getting a knock onto Hacker Isu. It's just Venom now. And Malice looks like he's going to come around and finish the job. Team Pulse. Wow. 18, 21, 26 kills. What a way to finish off the final game for the first day of season 2 of OPL. That was absolutely bonkers. Wow. 26 kills. Do you know how many points that is? Wait till you see what this is going to do for Team Pulse on the leaderboards. That's what they needed. They needed those points, and the boys pulled it together and did it. I'm sure Ammo's going to be real proud as the manager of the team, and Sibo's done a fantastic job as the IGL. That was incredible. That is the MVP performance of tonight. 26 kills on Vikendi. Fantastic. No competition. They've been very consistent tonight, up at the top of the leaderboard. I mean, they're on 14 kills, and they've been consistently placing well and getting those kill points as well. Relentless Valor, the same. You can see No Mercy as well, putting a few points on the board, and the rest of these teams. So, you know, I can't wait to see the scores. I can't wait. And this is just day one. Like if you're on one of these teams and you haven't had the best first day, like come back next week and just frag out. Look what Team Pulse did. They just pushed everything they could. They played aggressive. They third-partied situations, and it's anyone's game at this stage. Like I've got, after that performance from Team Pulse, I'm not sure who would be on the top of the leaderboard. So we'll be waiting to see when the scores come out, who's sitting at the top after week 1 on the first day of season 2. We'll be back here, same time, same channel next week for day number 2 of the OPL season 2. Now, if you wanna watch all our other scrims, check out. Well, subscribe to my channel because you'll certainly get more scrims. Check out the links below so you can join our Discord servers, join the Oceania community, join the Purge. So the Oceania community, that's where we all hang out, and the Purge is the organization that runs these scrims. So yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, man. I've seen a lot of people in the chat, so shout outs to everyone in the chat. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you coming out here and supporting all these fantastic teams. So yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys back next week, and yeah, man, it's gonna be lit. I'm excited, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and watch PMCO because PMCO's on. It's the preliminary finals this weekend, so it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas here. So I'm very happy. So thanks everyone for coming along, and yeah, don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out all my socials, and yeah, thanks for coming along. And I ain't know what to do, just make some